Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, or welcome if you're new. I'm Cora and today we are back with a CC haul, this time for kids and toddlers, and I'm really excited to showcase all of these things that I have found today. If you find yourself enjoying this video, I do upload tons of CC hauls and showcase videos, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell if you have not already. And yeah, I was actually in desperate need of some more kids and toddlers CC, mainly clothing. I do find myself having more hair than clothing, both for like adult Sims and for kids and toddlers. And yeah, I was just lacking, I'm still lacking in that department. There is not enough kids and toddlers CC out there, especially for MAXIS Match. I feel like if you use Alpha CC, it's fine, but for MAXIS Match, there's so little out there, and I was just really happy to, find some more new stuff that I haven't already showcased in my hair video or in my clothing video for kids and toddlers. If there is some things that are in here and in the other videos, I am sorry about that. Obviously, I'm only human, okay? I make mistakes, but to me all of this stuff looked new, so I think it is. I just wish there was more to download. I don't know, I just wish there was one custom content creator who would just dedicate their life to kids and toddlers CC. I really wish I could be, well, I would be creative enough or like good at drawing to make, CC for kids and toddlers, because I feel like it's more fun to me, at least, to play with certain age groups in The Sims if I have a lot of custom content for them, because it's just easier to make them look unique and have a certain style and stuff. So yeah, like I said a million times, I want more CC, please. Uh, also, we do have a few clothing, but I think it's mainly, well, no, I think it's mainly hair, but also a lot of clothing, because there is a lot of full body outfits, which I usually don't find for adults. So I definitely noticed that for toddlers, especially, there is like there's so many full body outfits out there, but like barely any tops and bottoms, which was confusing. But I don't know, it's fine. I guess toddlers do wear a lot of like dungarees, jumpsuits, dresses, stuff like that in real life, so maybe that's why. Or maybe I do often see, if I have jeans and stuff for my kids and toddlers, that they can look a little bit odd on their bodies, so maybe it's just harder to make that sort of stuff for toddlers and kids. I don't know, let me know if you create custom content. And I also found these like ghost earrings now that we're looking at them, and I thought they were so cute. I don't know, I love ghosts. I think they look really cute. Also, we just ordered pizza, so I'm a little bit distracted because I am starving. I have started recording this video like this morning, and it's currently 7:30 p.m. here, hoping to upload this in like an hour or something to just get it done with. I'm like I'm so tired and I'm starving, and I decided to get some pizza, and it just got here, so I'm like really excited to dig into that after the video. Also, have you guys seen that, like, in air quotes, leak of a new gameplay pack that came out yesterday or the day before? I'm not quite sure on the day, because I've seen it, and a lot of people, first of all, they said like, oh, it looks like it's space related, it looks like there's a rocket and 3 moons or whatever, which I can definitely see, and I think that was my first sort of instinct as well. I know that some people think it might be like a mountain skiing thing. Other people say it looks like Star Wars, which for me would, out of all those 3, would be the worst, because I've never watched Star Wars. Please don't come at me. It's just not my thing. Like, I do like sci-fi stuff, and I would read sci-fi books and everything, but I don't know, Star Wars has just never appealed to me, and I didn't really grow up watching it, so I don't really fancy watching it right now. And I know a lot of people would be like, oh, Corey, you need to watch it, it's so good, but I'm just not gonna do it. It just doesn't seem like my thing. I don't know, you guys, but for me that would be super weird. I always find it very odd if The Sims cooperates with TV shows or whatever, movies, brands that no one really knows of, or that's very like seen, or like, I don't know, like Moschino, the Moschino stuff pack, I have never heard of Moschino before in my life, because I'm broke. I would never like buy any designer clothing. I doubt I would get anything from them if I had money, because I looked Moschino up when they announced that stuff pack, and I was like, oh, I really don't like the look of any of that. So Sorry, mosquito. But yeah, it's just, you know, very, very, I don't know, it's definitely targeted to a specific group of people, which I don't like as much. It would be fine, you know, if they would take inspiration from Star Wars and have like a space related pack or something, because I think that is way more interesting for a lot of people rather than just have it branded like that. I do say that now, but I love the IKEA and H&M stuff packs for The Sims 2, but I guess those are brands that, you know, most people can relate to and have stuff from there, and it's like more accessible, I don't know, than Moschino, for example. I just want it to be something cool. The thought I had once I like, before all of the Star Wars theories came out, the thought I had was that it kind of looked like it might be an Asian / Oriental inspired pack. It would be cool, you know, to see more things from different cultures and not just like the Western culture all the time. Also, something I've appreciated hugely is that on Twitter I've seen like hashtags going around for EA to fix their skin tones in The Sims 4, because honestly I am struggling so much with them as well. A lot of them to me don't really look natural. I don't know if it's my reshade that I use or if it's just EA's fault, but a lot of them look very red or like greenish. The green bothers me more as like a green undertone, and I've never seen that on anyone in real life. And I also think there's way too little skin tones. Like, we're 5 years into The Sims 4 and we barely got any skin tones really. I love the way it was done in Sims 3, you know, where you had like a base undertone, I guess. You know how some people maybe have more of a pink undertone in their skin tone or like a yellow one, and then you could slide it to adjust the darkness of the skin tone. And I thought that was great because it's so like, it just offers so much more diversity in your game, especially with like, I don't know, not just darker skin tones, because I also don't like the lighter skin tones in the game, but I would feel like everyone could actually achieve the skin tone they're looking for, or their own skin tone, if we had a tool like that. Obviously a color wheel would be perfect for these things, and I don't want a color wheel for everything, because honestly I went back to The Sims 3 a while back and the color wheel was kind of too much. I was like, okay, I don't need this many options for like everything, but I definitely use it a lot for hair and skin tones and whatever. Well, it's not in skin tones, but for these things, you know, hair and skin tones, where a lot of people have very different colorings. I just would appreciate if we'd get a color wheel for that. I have no idea how hard it would be to implement it in the game, but I don't know, for some reason I don't feel like it would be as complicated as other things. You know, just a color wheel for skin tones, a color wheel for hair color and maybe eye color, so that everyone can really achieve the skin tone and hair color they have themselves or that they just want to create, you know, would be good. I would really appreciate that. And I was kind of disappointed by all of the ideas people had about that gameplay pack. Let me know what you think it is, because I don't know, now that people said Star Wars and someone shared like a picture of, like, I think it was at Disney World or something, there's like a Star Wars part, or don't know, maybe it was Universal Studios. I don't know where they have Star Wars. They sold it to Disney, right? I have no idea about these things, so maybe they have a Star Wars part thingy in Disney World, but they shared an image of like a theme park and there was Star Wars in it, and it looked exactly like the gameplay pack. So I'm like, huh, interesting. And with the choices the Sims have made recently, I wouldn't be surprised, you know. The only really good pack that came out lately, I feel like, was Tiny Living. I think that really lived up to my expectations of what a stuff pack should be like. It was very versatile. You don't really need, it's not like a niche thing, you know, you don't need to have a niche interest to build tiny homes. I mean, yeah, for tiny homes, but you could also use the objects for other things, I guess. You know, it wasn't just tiny things that you could only put in a tiny house. You could also use them in just a regular build. So I thought that was a great stuff pack, and I just really enjoyed everything in it. And the nifty knitting is fine. I mean, I got it and I played with it for an hour or so, probably not even. Looked at everything, and it was just kind of meh, you know. I mean, I loved the idea of it, but just what it offered in the end is like, yeah, it's okay, it's a fun little detail, but I always wish we would just get more stuff in like a complete pack, you know. I would rather get an expansion pack twice a year without any stuff packs or gameplay packs or whatever, but have the expansion packs be full of things, you know, like a hobby expansion pack, and you could have everything like tiny home stuff, the eco lifestyle things, the nifty knitting stuff, you know, all these different hobbies in one expansion pack, because I have felt like this for a long time, and I know a lot of other people have. I think The Sims 4 is just lacking gameplay options. You know, it's very boring to me, at least. I know a lot of people find it fun as well, but most people I talk to and most people I hear from mainly just spend their time in create a sim or build mode, and then they just leave the game because they get bored, and I am definitely one of those. A lot of people have asked me too where my 100 baby challenge went and my not so berry challenge, and I can just tell you I just put it on hold until I can be bothered to go in the game again, because honestly right now I'm just really bored and I want to have fun with it. I don't want to be bored playing something and then uploading it and, you know, trying to be fun. I really just want to feel it, which I do have these days, you know, where I have energy and I'm like, oh, I can't wait to tell a story, or like I'm really involved in the gameplay or whatever. But I just wish that I hope for a new gameplay pack offering more family-based things, you know, some stuff we can do with the whole family. Might that be, I don't know, like vacation stuff or like activities that you could do together. More interactions between, I don't know, toddlers and toddlers, kids and toddlers, these things. Just make toddlers or even babies. If I would just get a baby pack, I'd be so happy, because I think babies are so boring and I know a lot of people think that. I don't know, just stuff like that, you know, strollers for your baby, just things that make the game feel actually like you're playing with life, you know. It's the claim Sims 4 play with life, but a lot of times I'm just like, I get bored. It's not really it's not really playing with life for me, because there's so many aspects of life that I can't play with in this game. But honestly, my biggest problem right now is just that everything takes so freaking long, and I underestimated how long everything takes. Honestly, I was like, when I went back to The Sims 3, I felt like the days were so much longer, because in The Sims 4 I feel like I cook and it takes 2 hours, I let my Sims eat, it takes 2 hours, and then there's barely any time for anything else. So the more they add to the game, the more I just feel like I can't even do any of these things, because everything else that I have to do to fill my Sims needs takes so much longer than it should be taking, and there's like no space for family stuff or like friends or whatever. But anyways, I'll still keep playing The Sims. I won't give up yet. Because I do love create a sim, and I do love having Sims in game, like telling stories and stuff like that. I think you know, but anyways, let me know what you think the new gameplay pack is gonna be. Let me know what you hope for in the future in terms of gameplay packs or even expansion packs. I hope you enjoyed this CC haul. I hope you loved the items that I got as much as I did, and if you did, please don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you all next time. Bye!